Hi there. Today I will be showing you how to replace brake pads and rotors on a 2012 Volkswagen Passat. Loosen the lug nut when the wheels are still on the ground and jack up the vehicle. Okay, now we're gonna be removing the caliper bolts. We need a 13 millimeter wrench for these or a socket. This bolt might turn, so you can use a crescent wrench to hold it while you loosen it. Remove the bolt, and once you remove that one, you can go down to the bottom one, do the same thing. Okay, now you pry on the caliper, get it out, and just move it on the side. We'll remove the old pads. Now we're gonna remove the cable for the parking brake. You can see there is a spring. We push on this bracket here to overcome the spring, and then we remove the cable just like this. And now it's 2 bolts for the bracket, caliper bracket. Once we have the bolts out, we just remove the bracket. As you can see, the pads are worn out. They're really bad. They really need a change. We can paint the bracket or clean it well. Now we remove the disc. Just need a T30, I believe, and loosen this bolt that is or this screw that is holding the disc in place. Once we remove this screw, we just take the rotor out. Then you can see it's worn out too. It's under spec, so it needs to be replaced. Alright, now we have the new caliper. We start by connecting the hose. Make sure the washers are there so it can seal. We need a 11 millimeter socket or wrench. Tighten up these. Make sure it's really tight so there is no leaks afterwards. once we connect the hose, we are ready to install the cable for the parking brake. We just simply put it through this opening, and then we have to do the same thing with the when we remove it. There is two little tabs here that they have to clamp so it doesn't come out. Now we have to squish the spring. Push on this tab and then just feed it underneath, and just like this. Make sure this dust cover is all the way in, so there is no dust going to the cable that could lead to seizing it. Always make sure to clean the parts with brake cleaner. There is grease here. Make sure you clean it well and apply a little film of grease or new grease. Clean the new rotor. They usually bring a oily film like a protection, so you have to clean that up. Okay, now we are ready to install it. Do the same, we install the screw to hold it there. Right now we are ready for the bolts for the bracket. We installed these two bolts, one top, one at the bottom, and once they are tight, we are ready to install the caliper. And just so you know, the socket you need for these two bolts is an M14. The space is pretty limited here, so you just have to use a 3/8 ratchet. So once we install the bracket, we're gonna be ready for the pads. Okay, so for the hardware, make sure this flat side goes towards the rotor, and you'll see these tabs that are bent, they go towards the outside. So now you just put them here and press down on them. You'll see there's some spring load there where the pads are gonna go. So we install 4 of them, 1 on each end of the pad. And like I said, always make sure that end that the tabs are bent and go towards the outside, so it doesn't hit the rotor. And now we are ready for our brake pads. Make sure you put some little bit of grease on the ends of the pad, just so they don't seize. Install the one on the inside just like this. Make sure they are firmly installed, and then we are ready for our caliper. So our caliper, the piston is sticking out too much here, so we're gonna have to find a tool, a special tool. This special tool, there is 2 slots on the piston, as you can see here. So find the one that fits, and once you find it, with a ratchet, 3/8 ratchet, just thread it in. Just thread it in as you press down. We want it to go in and have enough room, because our pads are new, so they are thicker. Our piston has come out, so by doing that we're gonna give ourselves more room. Make sure we leave it a little flat, almost flat, or flush with the caliper. Just a couple more turns here, and I think this is good. Yeah, okay. As you can see, now it's flat or flush with the caliper. Now we have enough room to put it in. Yeah, just like that. With our bolts that hold it in place, and we'll call it good. Once the bolts are tight, move the caliper back and forth and make sure there is play. The bolts or the pins should have movement. Okay, now we give it a little clean, and always make sure everything is tight, everything is moving freely. You don't want anything to be stuck. The caliper has to have some play, and the disc has to move. And after these, once we make sure all the lines are good and everything is in place, we have to bleed this system, because we open the line, we remove the calipers, and now we have to bleed it. So the way we do this is we pump on the pedal a few times, 5 times, 10 times, and then you hold it. So you get someone to hold it there. You open the bleeder and close it. You'll see air coming out. Pump it again, hold it, and open and close until you don't repeat this until you don't see air coming out. Once this is good, you can give it a little clean, and we're good to go. Okay, now you can torque your tires. Make sure they are all tight. Put your caps back on, and this is how you do it. I hope this video helps.